My name is Halgir, son of Freyr, and by the time someone reads this, perhaps the words "died with honor" will have been added behind my name. Tonight I sit beside the campfire, gripping my axe, listening to the crackle of pine wood. The air is thick with the scent of smoke, leather, and iron. I do not know if I will survive tomorrow, but I do know this. I do not fear death, because I am a Viking. A Viking's glory is not measured by how long he lives, nor by how much silver he hoards, nor by the throne he claims, but by the strength of his axe, the fire in his soul, and the courage in his final steps. We are not born to live forever. We are born to die without regret. The battlefield tomorrow is unknown to us. The enemy is strong. They come from the south, disciplined imperial soldiers with bronze helms and iron shields. But they are not gods. They bleed. They fear, just like we once did. At noon today, our chieftain gathered the warband in the great tent. He slammed his hand down on the map and said, "Tomorrow is not our funeral. It is our proof." He told us we are the last wall of the north. If we fall, the villages, our children, our temples, they fall next. When he finished, no one cheered. No one clapped. But in every warrior's eyes I saw it, that spark of burning resolve. I once thought I was just a lone fighter. One man, one axe, one death. But now I understand. We are all stones in the same wall, built from flesh and fire, to stand before the enemy and behind our kin. At dusk I wrote a letter to my brother, a blacksmith in the eastern fjords. If this letter reaches you, it means my bones lie somewhere in a southern valley. Please raise my daughter. Teach her to shoot. Teach her to read poetry, but do not teach her to cry. I smiled as I wrote that, but a tear dropped onto the parchment. My wife died 3 winters ago, taken by the plague along with her mother. I was at sea when it happened. When I returned, she had already been buried for 3 days. I never got to say goodbye. Never told her I was meant to grow old beside you. All I can hope now is that she's already in Valhalla and saves me a seat at the long table. I know many people see us Vikings as savages, raiders, godless beasts. They do not see us sitting at night, keeping silent watch over our kin. They do not hear the prayers we sing in the middle of storms. They do not understand how deeply we can love and how far we will go to protect that love. We are not monsters. We are sons of the storm, children of snow, blades forged in fate, sentinels of the north. We do not bow to kings, but we honor the gods. We do not hide behind walls, but we die to protect our homes. We love fiercely. We hate cleanly. We can knit furs for our daughters and split skulls in the same breath. Tonight, warrior Halgir brought me a strip of dried meat and said, "Eat now. You might not get the chance tomorrow." I asked, "Are you afraid?" He paused, then said, "Yes, but I'm more afraid no one will remember we were ever here." I clapped his shoulder and said, "Don't worry. Tomorrow the valley will remember our boots, and the river will remember our blood." Night deepens now. Ravens pass overhead like shadows. Perhaps the gods are watching. I close my eyes and recite my family's bloodline, names passed down like sacred runes. There are many things in life we cannot choose: where we're born, where we die, who we fight. But we can choose how we meet those things, and I choose to fight. Even if my axe breaks, my shield splinters, my body falls, my spirit will not fall. My name will not be buried. My story will not be forgotten. This is my last night. If you are reading this, whether you're friend or foe, kin or stranger, remember my name. I am Halgir, son of Freyr, a Viking warrior, born of storm, died with honor. He did not fight to die. He fought so others could live. That is what it means to be Viking.